Welcome back. In this video, we'll be discussing the Internet Exchange Point. At first, I thought it was one of these two, whether directly between Flow and Digicel, or between Flow, Digicel, and a third party, right? Some random location that they both agreed would be suitable for that. However, it's actually located here at the NTRC office in Roseau. That was proven by Miss Melissa Toussaint of the NTRC, Internal Telecommunications Engineer Assistant, in her video about girls in ICT. It's from about 3 minutes and 5 seconds to 3 minutes and 57 seconds at that point. I will leave it in the top right hand corner for you to take a look at after you're done with this video. So they started talking about it in about July of 2011 by Mr. Craig Nesty. They were saying that local businessmen have expressed interest in hosting an IXP. They think this is a good idea or not. And this was the launch of it in 2015, named Danix. This was at the Fortune Hotel, as you can see right here. This is between Mappin, Lime, SAT, and the NTRC. And here's Mr. Craig Nesty, the exclusive director of the NTRC at the event. As you can see, IXP Dominica Internet Exchange Point. And this is the webpage for the IXP. This is the webpage of the NTRC. And this is them explaining what it is and when it came about. The USF provided broadband connectivity for the population of the caches at the Internet Exchange Point in 2013, located at the NTRC. The Dominica Internet Exchange Point, Danix, was registered in September 2012 as a collaboration of three Internet Service Providers, ISPs, namely Flow, Mappin 2K4, which is now owned by Flow, Digicel, and the NTRC, for establishing an Internet Exchange Point in Dominica. Danix was commissioned in February 27, 2015. Funding the IXP has been predominantly from the United Service Fund, with the Packet Clearing House providing the switch and the ISPs providing the necessary connection to the switch. The USF provided a total sum of about 250,000 Eastern Caribbean dollars for the continued support of Danix. Objective: to increase and promote competition in the broadband market, to reduce the requirements on expensive international broadband, to improve the broadband quality service and quality of experience of the customer, and to ensure the continued operation of Danix. And this is what the Danix logo looks like. And we also have a local DNS here in Dominica that is hosted by Flow. As you can see, it's CANDW, Roseau, Dominica. And then there's Epic as well, who came sometime later, who joined the Telecom Exchange up in the United States, in New York. Epic Communications joined the Telecoms Exchange on May 4, 2019. On Friday, May 3, 2019, Epic Communications, a licensed CLEC competitive local exchange carrier based in Roseau, Dominica, serving 200 plus enterprise and residential customers, announced joining the Telecoms Exchange platform to offer zero-hop termination and DID numbers to Dominica Flow networks to cover 500 CPSs on the Telecommunication Exchange. So when they say zero-hop, they mean directly from Dominica to the US. So if you have hops, then you will go from like Dominica to Guadeloupe, to Montserrat, to Antigua, to St. Kitts, up the BVI and USVI up to the United States, right? So that's multi-hop. But if you have a direct connection, then that's zero hop. Epic Communications is currently interconnected via fiber optic with Flow, a cable and wireless company, and is currently negotiating a direct interconnect with Digicel in the island. Negotiating a direct connection with Digicel in the island. Epic Communications dedicated number and plan, the block assigned to them by the regulator, is 1767818, and whatever the rest of the number is. Right. And here's a list of the Flow numbers that are also available. And we continue. There's a list of restoring numbers there, and then it would say that Digicel would be connecting to that network soon, which happened a while back, and the number is 1767266. When I say 266, that is Digicel's landline. Epic Communication Dominica voice termination route has been tested and verified on the exchange. You may use the market view for one-click interconnect with Epic Communications, and you can also contact them if you would like. Now, none of this really matters anymore, seeing that we have mobile portability and stuff. So any number you see calling could be from Flow, it could be from DG, it could be from Epic. So it doesn't really matter too much, right? There was one more point that I had to make, but I don't quite remember. But anyways, moving on. Alright, so now this is somewhat outdated information, but it's still relevant today, right? So there we are. Danix. It's hosted by the NTRC. It's been out for a while. As you see, the site is no longer have a certificate, so it's no longer encrypted, so it's not secure. But in the future they may renew the certificate and get it secure again. But until then, just have to wait and see. So Internet Exchange Point IX or IXP is a physical infrastructure that allows different internet service providers to connect their content distribution networks and to exchange their traffic at that specific point, which is facilitated by a mutual pairing agreement, which allows traffic to be interconnected without cost or very minimal cost, right? So 2011, there was the inaugural meeting of the Commission with Dominica and the Exchange Point held at Garaway Hotel. In June 2011, the commitment from the ISPs to say that yes, we will have a physical presence there. We'll bring our equipment there to the point and connect it right there. In 2014, February 2014, Danix goes live. In 2016, there was a RFP bid, awarded to Digicel. In 2016 as well, there was the completion of the Akamai configuration, which I believe one of the pioneers of it came to the NTRC to help them develop that system, because developing an IXP is very, very, very complicated. In 2017, Hurricane Maria came, damaged everything, turned everything upside down, so they had to rerun the fibers back to the NTRC office. They had to reconfigure everything again, because everything was lost. 2019 it was restored officially, and in 2019 as well, the transit service was awarded to Flow as well in July, and in March 2020 GGC goes live. I've done a bit of research, but I can't find anything on GGC other than this specific point about it. So the NTRC, Digicel, Flow are part of the exchange of the NTRC hosting it, right? You can pause to have a read if you like about what these are. And then this is a list of the peers and their ASNs. So we have Danix, Digicel, Epic Communication, Flow, Google Global Cache, and Packet Clearinghouse. Packet Clearinghouse is actually the one that did most of the configuration at the NTRC's office, right? And then these are their ASNs right there. I am not sure if Google is still a part of this or not, and I am not sure if the Packet Clearinghouse is also a part of it, but it should be. But I'm really not sure. Anyways, moving on. And this is just some information about Danix from Peering DB. An exchange point, Danix, located in Roseau under the North American region. And we have two peers right here. Peer 1 and Peer 2, although it's also more than that, as you can see here, but this is more recent than this. 10 gig connections, because in Dominica we use fiber, so we can bring it up to 10 gig. If we're using like coax, then it would be up to 1 gig, but we can use 10 gig, right? Just more information about it. I'll leave it here for a little while so you can just have a quick read through about what is what. Get you about 5 seconds, or you can just pause it. It's really up to you. And And just a little more, location on 20th Cork Street, in Roselle. I will create a community post showing the proper directions to the NTRC's office. It is directly across the road from where Guyav used to be. So all you have to do is ask any local where Guyav. As soon as you get to Guyav, you simply turn around. You'll see the building right there. It's downstairs of Charles Pharmacy. I believe the first floor is the court, or the floor above that. I'm not really sure which one. But the NTRC is on the second floor. And yeah, that'll be all. In the next video, I'm not really sure what I'll be doing. I think I might upload the 2024 Tech Expo. I think that's what I might be doing in the next video. But after that, we shall see. But yeah, until next time. The video is already over 10 minutes. I wanted it to be a little less than 10 minutes, but whatever. Take care.